Hello everyone, today we are going to see how to make paneer tikka masala. This is similar to chicken tikka masala. If you go to a restaurant and have chicken tikka masala, you can see the chicken pieces are very tender and juicy. This is because they do the chicken in the tandoor. Similarly, for the paneer tikka masala, they do the paneer in the tandoor so you can feel a smoky taste in the paneer. But at home we don't have tandoor. We can either do it in the oven or in the stove top with a grill. Today I am going to use the stove top with the grill and I am going to show you how to do it. Let's see how to make paneer tikka masala. Let's see first how to make a marinade for paneer and vegetables for paneer tikka masala. For this you need to take 5 tablespoons of thick yogurt. I am using Greek yogurt. If you don't have a Greek yogurt, take the regular yogurt and put it in a muslin cloth and it will drain out all the water, so you will get finally a thick yogurt. So take 5 tablespoons of that. To this, add a teaspoon of chili powder. To this, add a tablespoon of kasuri methi leaves. These are dried kasuri methi leaves. You can crush them between the palm of your hands and make them into a powder and add them. This gives a good aroma which you can find in most of the North Indian dishes. To this, add a teaspoon of amchur powder, which is dry mango powder. If you don't have this, you can add lemon juice. Now I am going to add salt. For 5 tablespoons of yogurt, less than half teaspoon of salt is enough. So I am adding less than half teaspoon. Then I am going to add oil. I am going to add like 1 tablespoon of oil. Now mix them well. Here I have some paneer cut into triangles. I am going to add them. Set this aside for few minutes. Now do the same marinade for marinating the vegetables. So I am repeating the process. For veggies, I have taken 1 tomato. I have seeded them. This is the flesh and the skin, and I have cut them into cubes. Similarly, half of a capsicum cut into cubes and quarter of an onion cut into cubes. All these vegetables need to be in the same size, and I am adding it into the marinade. Mix all of them and set it aside with the paneer for few minutes. Take a pan. Once it is hot, add 2 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil is hot, add 2 teaspoons of kala jeera or shah jeera, or it's otherwise called black cumin. Once it splatters and releases all the aroma, you can add onions. Now I am adding a teaspoon of salt. This salt helps in releasing the moisture from the onion, so onion gets cooked faster. Don't add too much salt because the paneer has some salt and the veggies has some salt, so when you are going to put the grilled paneer and veggies back into the sauce is going to get saltier. So don't go crazy on salt, limit it to 1 teaspoon. Now add 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder. If a recipe calls for turmeric powder, this is the stage you have to add, because turmeric powder needs to cook well in the oil, otherwise it will give raw smell. But if you add it directly to the oil, it will burn the turmeric powder. So add to the onion instead, so it gets cooked along with the onion. Once the onion starts releasing the oil, it is the time to add ginger and garlic paste. Here I am adding 1 teaspoon of ginger paste and 1 teaspoon of garlic paste. Saute the ginger and garlic paste till the raw smell goes away. Like in Chinese cooking, where they use cornstarch to thicken the soup, here I am using all-purpose flour to thicken the gravy. but all-purpose flour has to be cooked well in oil for the raw smell to go away. So saute it well in the oil for the raw smell to go away. If you feel the onions are getting dried out because of the all-purpose flour, you can add little bit oil. Once it is cooked well, now it is the time to add tomatoes. Here I am adding 3 tomatoes pureed well in the blender. You can even add canned tomatoes. I am going to add little bit water and I am going to cook it till the tomatoes are halfway done. It's like about 5 minutes. The tomatoes are halfway cooked. Now it is the time to add the spices. Now I am going to add teaspoon and a half of chili powder, teaspoon and a half of coriander powder, less than quarter teaspoon of cumin powder, and let them all cook with the tomato puree till the raw smell goes away. If you feel the gravy is getting thicker, you can add little bit of water to make it thinner. Now I have moved the sauce on the other side of the burner and running it in the simmer, and this side I have put the grill and it is getting hot. I am coating it with oil so the paneer won't get stick to it. Now I am placing paneer one by one. Once they are grilled on both sides, you can remove it and keep it on a plate. Likewise, we need to grill the veggies now. In the meantime, while the veggies are grilling, I am taking the sauce and blending it with the emulsion blender to a coarse puree. I am not making it into a fine smooth puree but a coarse one. Once the veggies are grilled on both sides, take it and keep it along with the paneer. Now the sauce is boiling. To this I am going to add the grilled veggies and paneer. You can add little water to make the sauce thinner. Mix them well and finally sprinkle a teaspoon of garam masala on the top and give a last stir. Then it is done. Do your taste check and adjust the seasoning. Transfer it into a serving bowl and garnish it with coriander leaves. A simple technique in cleaning coriander leaves. Chop the coriander leaves very finely and put it in a tub full of water. Dirt particles and dead leaves settles at the bottom and only good leaves floats on the top. Then you can use the good leaves efficiently. So, paneer tikka masala is ready. Until we meet up in the next recipe. Tada, bye bye.
तुमने मुझको चाहा तो जीवन की सारी राहें खोले हैं अपनी बाहें मेरे लिए।